How are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing well at home. So, it's time for maths lecture. Let's begin. So, in our previous lectures, what we have done? We have learned chapter number 2, all the concepts of chapter number 2. What is chapter number 2? Chapter number 2 is addition. Chapter number 2 is addition, and we have learned properties of addition, column wise addition, expanded form addition, word problems, 2-digit addition, 3-digit addition, addition with regrouping and addition without regrouping. So we have learned all the concepts. Now it's time for revision. See, we have done question number 1 in our last lecture. Question number 1 of page number 29. Open all of you your book and open page number 29. Page number 29. Revision time. Question number 1 we have done in previous lecture. Okay. So today we'll start from question number 2. What is question number 2? Add without regrouping. Add without regrouping. Question number 1 was also of addition, which we have done in previous lecture. And see one more thing, this revision question will remain in book itself. This revision question, all the question of this page number 29 will remain in book itself. No need to note them down in classwork copy. Okay. So add without regrouping. Part A. First of all, we will write all the places. The first edit is 531. Second edit is 268. Now, add them all. Okay. So, we always start from ones place. We always start from the right, and from the right ones place is there. So, we will add ones in ones, tens in tens, hundreds in hundreds. Now you all were wondering why ma'am is repeating all the things again, which we have learned already. See, this revision is for if you have learned all the concept, then this is for recalling of all your concepts, and if you miss any of the concept, you can learn here. If you have learned all the concept, it is for recalling, and if you missed anything, you can recall or you can learn it here. Now see, whenever 1 is added to any number, it gives it successor. Remember successor property. Whenever 1 is added to any number, it gives it successor. So what is successor of 8? 9. Very good. So we will write number 9. Remember, ones below ones, tens below tens, and hundreds below hundreds. Now 3 and 6. So we will draw 3 sticks and we will draw 6 sticks. Now let's count how many sticks in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 9 sticks. So what we will draw 9 sticks here? No, we will write number 9. 5 and 2. So what we will do? We will draw 5 sticks and we will draw 2 sticks. Now let's count how many sticks are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sticks are there. So we will write the number 7 here. So first edit is 531, second edit is 268, and our sum or total is 799. Now the next number is part B. Again, first of all, we will write all the places, 100 tens and ones. Now first edit is 234, second edit is 543. Now plus sign and let's add them all. First of all, we will add ones in ones. 4 is there, so we will draw 4 sticks. Now 3 is there, so we will draw 3 sticks. Now write number 7 in ones column because we added ones. Now order property. See, we added 4 plus 3. So 3 plus is equal to 4 plus 3. So we can write the 7 here also. 4 plus 3 is equals to 3 plus 4. Order property. Now 5 plus 2. See, here also we 2 plus 5. Here we added 5 plus 2. So 5 plus 2 is equals to 2 plus 5. That is equal to 7. So first addend is 234, second addend is 543 and sum is 777. Okay. Now try to do part C. Now you can solve today all the questions with me in the book because no need to note them down in copy. You can do with me also. So try to solve part C by your own. I am writing, till then you can solve. See, first of all the places 101, first addend is 105, second addend is 682. Now look here everyone, all the students, see, check your answer with this one. You have done correctly or not? 5 plus 2. Let's draw 5 sticks and 2 sticks. Now let's count how many sticks are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 sticks are there. So we will write number 7. 0 plus 8. Remember 0 property. Whenever any number is added to 0 or 0 is added to any number, the result will be number itself. So 0 plus 8 is 8. Now 1 plus 6. Remember successor properties. See, this is the benefit of properties. Why we learn properties? See, if I remember order property, so I do not need to draw this much sticks again and again. If I remember 0 property, then also I can tell the answer in this seconds without drawing sticks. And here also, see, if I don't remember successor property, what I have to do? I have to draw 1 stick, then 6 sticks. And if I remember successor property, so I know what is successor of 6. Successor of 6 is 7. So I will simply write 7. This is hassle free. Okay. See, this is also the right way. Why we are learning properties? Properties we are learning so that we can calculate faster, we can solve the sum faster. That is why we are learning properties. Okay. So first addend is 105, second addend is 682 and sum of total is 787. Okay. Now part D. Again we'll write 100 tens and ones. See, you don't need to write all this because today all the things in the book you just solve and write answer. First addend is 230. Second addend is 547. Now again 0 plus 7. Excuse me. 0 plus 7, whenever 0 is added to any number or a number is added to 0, it gives it successor. So try to do this question by your own. Now 0 plus 7 is equals to 7. 3 plus 4. So we will draw 3 sticks and we will draw 4 sticks. Now let's count how many sticks in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sticks. So we will write the number 7 here. Now 2 plus 5. We added 5 plus 2. So 5 plus 2 is equals to 2 plus 5. And that is equals to 7. So we will write number 7 here. Now First attempt was 230, second attempt 547, and sum is 777. Now try to do part E, then let us check your answer with mine. Again, let me write 100 tens in ones. First attempt is 451. Second attempt 360. Let's add them all. Now, successor property. Whenever 1 is added to any number, it gives it successor. So, what is successor of 6? 7. So simply we will write 7. Now again 1 is there. Whenever we will see 1, we will apply successor property. Whenever 1 is added to any number, it gives it successor. See why again and again I keep telling all the sentence of property. Why I am not simply just telling successor property, now write 6. I am repeating the statement of successor property again and again so that you can so many times you will listen that sentence, you will listen that statement, and you will learn that statement. 5 plus 1, successor property. What is successor of 5? 6. So we will write 6, 4 and 3. So we will draw 4 sticks and we will draw 3 sticks. Now let's count how many sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sticks. So we will write number 7. 451 is first addend, 316 is second addend, and sum is 767. Now part F, the last part of the same question, which is question number 2. Again, writing of 100 tens and ones. First addend is 352. Second addend is 615. Now 2 plus 5. So we will draw 2 sticks and we will draw 5 sticks. Let's add them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we will write the number 7. 5 plus 1, again successor property. What is successor property? Whenever 1 is added to any number, it gives it successor. So what is successor of 5? 6. So we will write 6 here. Now 3 plus 6. So we will draw 3 sticks. Then we will draw 6 sticks. Now let us add them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So we will write number 9 here. See how simple the addition is. We just draw the number of sticks and count them all together, because what is addition? Addition, when we put things together, we do addition. So what we are doing? We are drawing sticks and putting them together, and we are getting the answer. This is the easiest way. Now, question number 3. What is question number 3? Add with regrouping. Now, I hope you all are remembering the concept of regrouping. Let us learn, or let us see one more time. First question is the first addend is 245 and second addend is 396. Now let's add with regrouping. Regrouping is also very simple. Now first of all we will draw all these sticks, 5 sticks and 6 sticks. Now again we will count all these sticks. Same process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. See. one digit. We added only one digit and we got 2-digit answer. So we will regroup those 2 digits in different group. This is one group and this is another group, because we cannot write 2 digits here because we are adding only one digit. So we are allowed to write only 1 digit here. 5 plus 6 is equals to 11. Now, which position we were adding, which place? We were adding ones place. So we will write ones here. And what comes after ones place? Tens place. So we will write tens here. Now, we will write this one in the column of ones as it's the answer. Now, what about this one? We will write this one here in the form of carry. See, ones we written in the column of ones and tens we wrote in the column of tens. Now, again, one is we will also include this one in the column of tens. 1 plus 5, 1 plus 4, successor property. Whenever we will see 1, we will apply successor property if addition is there. So 1 plus 4 is 5. So let's draw 5 sticks. Now 9. So 9 sticks we will draw. Let's count how many sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 and 14. See, again we got 2-digit answer. We added tens. This time we will not write ones here. Why? Because we added tens. Here we were adding ones first. That is why we wrote ones to the right. Now here we were adding tens. So we will write tens first. And what comes after tens? 100. So we will write hundreds. Now see, tens. 4 is written below tens, so we will write tens below 4. 1 is written below 100, so we will write 1 in the column of hundreds in the form of carry. Now 1, again we are seeing 1. Whenever 1 is added to any number, it gives its successor. So what is successor of 2? 3. So we will draw 3 sticks. Now the next number is also 3. So again we will draw 3 sticks. Now let's count how many sticks are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sticks. So we will write the number 6. This is how we can do regrouping. What we have done, first of all we will write that place which we are adding. Okay. So here we were adding ones, so we wrote ones. Here we were adding tens, so we wrote tens. Now, try to do part B by your own till I am rubbing the board. See how fast you are. Check yourself. You have more time till I am writing question. Let's see who finishes first. Either I will write the question first or you solve the question first. Let's see who comes first. Yay, I am done with writing question and I hope you all are also done by solving the question. Now let's check. Let you check your answer with my answer. So for that, let's start. 3 is there, so we will draw 3 sticks. Then 8 is there, so we will draw 8 sticks. Now let's count how many sticks are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. See, we got 2-digit answer. Which column we were adding? We were adding ones, so we can write ones here. Or what comes after 1? Tens, so we will write tens here. Now we will write this one here and this one in the form of carry here. Now whenever 1 is added to any number, it gives it successor. So what is successor of 7? 8. So let's draw 8 sticks. Now the next number is 6, so we will draw 6 sticks. Now let's add them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. See, we got 14. So this is how you have done. Let me explain you one more time. We added tens, so we wrote tens. We will write tens here, and what comes after tens? 100. Or simply, what we can do, the last number we can write here, and the another number we will write in the form of carry in next column. Okay. So now 1. Again 1. Whenever 1 is added to any number, it gives it successor. So we will draw 5 sticks for 4 and 1. Now 2. So we will draw 2 sticks. Now let's count how many sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 sticks. So we will write number 7. First digit is 473. Second digit is 268, and our sum is 741. Now part C is your homework, or you can solve till I am rubbing the board. Now let's see, are you faster or not? Okay, those who are done with C, very good, and those who are still doing, stop yourself. Now we are on part D. You can do it after this lecture. 100, tens and 1, first sticks. The first digit in part D is 307. Second digit is 485. Let's add them all. How will add? We will add by drawing sticks. Now 7 is there, so we will draw 7 sticks. 5 is there, so we will draw 5 sticks. Now let's add them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. 2 digit answer. This one we will write in the column of 1, and the next one we will write in the next column in the form of carry. So 1 plus 0, 0 property. Whenever 0 is added to any number or a number is added to 0, the result will remain number itself. So here the result will be 1. So 1 plus 8. Now successor property. Whenever 1 is added to any number, it gives it successor. So what is successor of 8? 9. Very good. So we will write 9 here. 3 plus 4. So let's draw 3 sticks and 4 sticks. Now let's count how many sticks are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sticks. So we will write the number 7. First digit is 307. Second digit is 485. And the sum is 792. So this is how we are done with question number 3 also. Here we have revised regrouping concept. This is how you can solve regrouping question of 2 digits also and 3 digits also. Now question number 4. There are 349 employees in one company. There are 349 employees in one company and 256 employees in another company. See, there are 2 companies. One company is having 349 employees. So let's write about first company. How many employees are there? 349. 349 what? Employees. So we will write employees also. Okay. And we will write positions also. Now what about second company? Let's write about second company. $256 employees. 256 what? 256 employees. Now find the total total number of employees in both the companies. See, the word total is there. So whenever we will see in all together, sum or total, what we will do? We will do addition. So for doing addition, we will put plus sign. Now what we are finding? We are finding total. So let us write total also. See the common mistake I am seeing in all of your copies. This is your box copy. Okay, so what you will do? This is how your square box copy looks like. So what are you doing? You are putting both the symbols in one box. Do not write like this. You will write only one symbol in one box. Write only one symbol in one box. Suppose you are writing company till here, so do not put is equals to here. Now if you are completing with spelling in this box, so you will put symbol in next box. So if 1 is equals to you are writing here, so it means all the is equals to you will write in this column only. Now you know the plus symbol will come after is equals to, so leave one box, then start writing 110s and 1s. Then again you will write about second information, again you will put plus sign. If no another information is given, then you will put plus sign. If third company's information will be there, so we will be putting plus here. So remember, plus is always put left to the last number. Okay, plus is always put left to the last number. Hope you all understood now how to write. Now let's do addition. 9 plus 6. So let's draw 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. See, but this revision questions do not need to write in class for copy. This will remain in book itself. Okay. This is what I was doing. I was just explaining you how to write. Okay. Do not forget to put is equals to or plus symbol. Now 9 sticks are there, 6. So 6 sticks are there. Now let's count how many sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We added one digit and got 2 digit answer. Again we will regroup 15 like this. Now 1 plus 4. Whenever 1 is added to any number, it gives it successor property. So 1 plus 4 is 5. So let's draw 5 sticks. Now next number is again 5. So we will draw again 5 sticks. Let's count how many sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 2 digit answer. So again we will do regrouping. Now again 1 is there, so whenever 1 is added to any number, it gives it successor. So what is successor of 3? 4. So we will draw 4 sticks. Now the next number is 2. So we will draw 2 sticks. Now let's count how many sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sticks are there, so we will write number 6. Now the drawing of sticks is our rough work. Okay. Now we got total 605. 605 what? 605 employees. So we will write employees. Okay. Now we will write answer. This is what we have done solution. Now we will write answer. What is answer? Question was asking, find the total number of employees in both the companies. So we will write, there are how many? 605 employees in both the companies. There are 605 employees in both the companies. Okay. So only this much space you are having, and see answer is written there. So after solving this much, you will write this answer in book. Okay. Now this is, we are done with revision also. We have learned all the concept of chapter number 2, and today we have revised all the concepts also. So we will meet in next lecture. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and keep practicing at home. Till then, bye bye.